Vital touch from Namita. East Bengal slowly and steadily getting into their groove. Can they get something out of this free kick? It's a good looking ball. Keeper off her mark. An empty net. And the ball has been trickled in by the number 10, Moshumi Murmu. And East Bengal takes the lead here. And for the very first time this season in the Hero Indian Women's League, they have managed to score within the first 24 minutes. The ball was too high for Gianni Mara. She obstructed the goalkeeper. And Josna Barak missed it completely. And a decisive touch in the end from Moshumi Murmu. Kept her eye on the ball. And took a deflection of a green shirt in the way. But good enough to find the back of the net. The red and gold takes the lead. And Moshumi Murmu with her first strike. East Bengal now looking for more. Down the right. This time Moshumi Murmu. The goalkeeper getting there first. A proactive running from Moshumi once more. East Bengal seems to be in complete rhythm. And that goal seemed to have done their confidence a world of good. After those initial hiccups from Mata Rukmani, they have managed to steady the ship, winning the midfield battle, using the pace and off the ball running of Sulanjana and Moshumi Murmu. A lot of their impacts are without the ball and looking to make direct runs towards goal. The likes of Rimpa and Bernally aided this. And that doesn't have much height, which is why East Bengal they rely on high quality cutbacks as they look to overload the penalty area. When you've got someone like Sulanjana Roll on the left hand side, it becomes easier to unlock Mata Rukmani's right hand side time and again. She's got a lot of trickery, a lot of pace, a lot of flair, along culminating with her clean pair of heels. East Bengal's women's team was formed way back in 2001, and in the inaugural season of the Calcutta Women's Football League, they lifted the title, defeating Iraq rivals Mohun Bagan 1-0 at the final, played at the Rabindra Bharati Stadium, with Shanta Dhara scoring the solitary goal for the club. And the following season, East Bengal's women's team reached the final again, but lost in the final against the same team after the game ended 1-1 in the regulation time. The ball sent in low by Ripika, easily defended by East Bengal. A chance for a cross from deep. This is Geeta's ball in. Smacked away by Ratna. It's still not cleared. This time put out into touch for a throw-in. This was Ripika Koram's cross. A decent ball in. But Mini Roy making sure she gets there before Deepika Yadav could react. So at the cooling break, it's Mata Rukmani FC 0, East Bengal FC 1, thanks to that strike on the 25th minute mark from Moshumi Murmu. In 2022, the East Bengal's women's team was reformed after Imami Group came on board as the new investors of the club. And this is the goal scored by Moshumi Murmu from Mamta Singh's corner. She was left empty in the middle. A host of defenders, no one picking her out. A comfortable header. East Bengal began the season by participating in the Kalyanganj MLA Cup held at Uttar Dinajpur and won the 4-team tournament by defeating MLA Kalyanganj 1-0 in the final. And on 18 December, they announced the squad for the 2023 Kanyashri Cup. And East Bengal started their campaign with a 2-0 win against West Bengal Police on 20th December at the Rabindra Bharati Stadium, with Sulanjana Rao and Kabita Soren scoring the goals. On Jan 2023, their fourth match of the season, East Bengal defeated Behala Oiko Sammilani by 35-0, creating a record as the biggest win by an Indian club in any women's football game conducted by All India Football Federation. Moushumi Murmu and Kabita Soren, not playing today, scored 6 goals each, and Debrina Bhattacharya and Geeta Das scored 5 each. Shushmita Bardhan scored 4 goals, and Aishwarya Arjun Jagtap scored thrice. On 19 Jan, East Bengal defeated Adivasi United Students Club 3-0 in the last match of the group stages to enter the knockouts, as they finished top of their group with 7 wins out of 7, including 2 walkovers given by Dipti Sangha and Kolkata Union Sporting Club, having scored 58 goals in the 5 matches without conceding a single goal. East Bengal faced New Adipur Suruchi Sangha in the quarterfinals and defeated them 2-1 with goals from Sulanjana Rao and Moushumi Murmu. East Bengal are enjoying a 1-0 lead at the moment. Mata Rukmani need to pull up their socks and come up with something special to split open this East Bengal's defense. Moushumi Murmu once again, she's clearly on, darting into the box, one waiting in the center towards the far side, and inches away from getting a touch was Sulangana Rao. And half an inch taller, she could have gotten there and made that telling touch towards goal. Look at that pace from Moushumi Murmu. That cross towards the far side. East Bengal are getting numbers inside the box while pushing forward. For Gokulam Kerala, the defenders, their seamless run continues at the top. A win here for East Bengal will certainly put some pressure on the league leaders. Sulanjana wins it back. Rimpa Haldar can't find a teammate. Slightly wayward, but getting a touch is the number 11. The ball in no man's land. Joshna beaten once in this game. Misjudged the flight of the ball. Here is Moushumi kept in play nicely. Anita from deep. Left it for the number 15. Completely miscues it. Gianni Mara on the bounce. Couldn't make any kind of contact with the ball. Look at that. Generated backlift, but no connection. East Bengal now in search of their insurance goal. Having a good game so far, Anita Rao. No such overlapping runs, but steady in defense. Good with her positioning. The first 35 minutes, Sujata Kaur will take it and try to welcome the positives and point out the loopholes and try to plug them. The first game was a bit of difficult for the Red and Gold Brigade, coming into a completely different kind of condition, playing against a top side. Even though they conceded 8 goals, but they've managed to score a couple of goals as well. It was more about the performance than the result, and that is why we have leagues like this to make players competitive, to have a holistic approach towards the game. Rubbing shoulders with one of the best players of the country is a great exposure of some of the young players playing in the Hero Indian Women's League. And now on the loose ball is a white shirt. And the game becoming a bit claustrophobic, confined in midfield mostly. Pushed out to the right. Ratna Haldar will shield it quite comfortably. The first touch from the number 5, Pinky Kashyap, and making it easy for East Bengal's number 5. Great shielding. Mata Rukmani just trying to penetrate down the middle. They got to spread the game out wide. Try and put in those crosses into the penalty area and ask questions of these Bengal defense. We saw one cross from the left hand side by Deepika Yadav in the early stages of the game, but Priyanka Kashyap failed to turn it in from close range. If this starts crossing from both the flanks, something could be produced, given the fact that East Bengal central defenders does not possess aerial prowess, and if they manages to deliver crosses from both the ends, something can happen. At least they can try and force a mistake. Clipped over the top. Once again advantage for Ratna Haldar. During the Kanyashri Cup, top 4 teams from each group qualified for the knockouts. A format similar to that of the Hero Indian Women's League 2022-23 season. The East Bengal team, known as the Moshal Girls, made it to the Indian Women's League on the back of winning the Kanyashri Cup. Core teams remained unbeaten in the tournament, winning all their matches and scoring a whooping 64 goals. There's that disguised pass. It was so disguised that even Deepika Devi couldn't read it. Slightly behind her as well. Closely marked though by East Bengal's number 4, Mini Roy. Sulanjana coming infield from wide position. Was looking to find room for that switch. Wins the ball in the halfway. And here they come. Oh, beautifully found the gap, and she's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Completely misses. Lost her footing, Ripika Koram. That was a glorious chance for Mata Rukmani to find the equalizer. Miscues it completely, Ripika Koram. An upward touch of her standing foot went off balance in the end. Good looking ball played forward, and the flag has gone up once more against Ripika Koram. From the wings, beautifully delivered just behind the East Bengal defense. Time and again from the right wing, Pinky Kashyap trying to exploit that gap. That pass was slightly loose, and now onto it is the number 7, Pinky Kashyap. A beautiful ball slipped through, nicely cut out by Melody Chanu. Time and again the flags going up. This was a close call though, and I think on this occasion she timed her run perfectly. The number 29, Deepika Yadav. Moshumi is showing good strength. Crowded out. Now carries the ball forward. Couldn't launch it enough. And now the give and go didn't work out. Rimpa, hot on her heels, is the green shirt. Ball played forward. Interception from Mini Roy. East Bengal got to be very careful at the back. They should not overcome it. And make sure they do not leave the back door open. That's a very cheap giveaway in a very dangerous area. Sulangana Rao playing it into the path of Moshumi. In the middle waiting is Tulsi Hembram. Moshumi's cross. And on the chase, Gianni Mara. And running out of space in the end. This was Moshumi's ball. Once again, the flag went up. And the ball just dropping over. Anjana Thapa miscalculating the bounce, and now comes straight back to Gianni Mara. Sulangana Rao, she could be in the clear. That's a sharp angle for a shot. It's still bobbing in the area and missing the target by a whisker. Tulsi Hembram, and can't believe her luck, Josna. What an opportunity for East Bengal to double their lead before going into the break. Sulanjana Rao denied by the goalkeeper, and almost a gift towards the on-rushing Tulsi Hembram. And she couldn't make that chance count. A chance eventually presented itself, but East Bengal failed to score. A rare missed effort on target from Tulsi Hembram. She scored a stunning goal against Gokulam Kerala in the opening game. This time not managing to find her scoring boot. Looking to turn provider Tulsi Hembram. Decent cross. Shot from the edge of the area is blocked. It was still open for East Bengal. And getting numbers back behind the ball. Mata Rukmani. Whistle is gone. A cheap free kick conceded by Gianni Mara. Easy for the referee to make a decision. Lucky to get away with a card, Gianni. Time and again East Bengal knocking through the channel. Well, Sulangana Rao is present. She is proving to be quite a pain. She has Mosumi for the Mata Rukmani defenders to deal with. Coming in field, Moshumi Murmu. Unable to bring the ball under control. It's 2 against 1. The 2 comes out on top. And pass on the turn. Moshumi Murmu chops inside the box, selling one dummy, and that low effort on target. Straight to Josna. Just tiptoeing into the box, Moshumi Murmu, look at that. And then selling that dummy. Took a shot with her weak left foot. And no power on the shot, lacked direction as well. Additional time of 4 minutes in the first half. Is Mata Rukmani Football Club 0, East Bengal FC 1. She won't get there, Moshumi Murmu. She's been very busy in the first half. So as Sulanjana Raula the other wing. Tulsi Hembram just behind her. Gianni Mara. Shubhangi Subba. End-to-end action here. Melody Chanu. Completely out of her line. And arresting the situation. A lot of time for a cross. And deserved a much better delivery than that. That was Pinky Kashyap. Only one player in green was waiting in Anjana Thapa, making that late run inside the box. Beautifully chested down. Defending in numbers, East Bengal. Looking to go on the outside. Stopped on her tracks by Namita. Struggling to clear the ball. Making an interesting run forward. I couldn't find her. A lofty deflection towards Deepika Yadav. And out of Pinky Kashyap's reach. Mata Rukmani. A move developing from the right. Pinky Kashyap. Attempted cross is blocked by Ratna Haldar. Just a minute left in this half. It's a foul throw. East Bengal will look to get into the break with this scoreline. It's never safe. Just a goal's lead. And those cushions can be popped up very soon. And goal difference is also going to play a major part this season in the Hero Indian Women's League. And now the cross is inviting. Straight to Melody. Oh, fine ball. Spotting the run of Sulanjana. She's got more pace than number 18. But Sandhya, she's got more strength than number 22. Took that extra touch. Not allowing her to go past. Nilima remains sturdy over there. Brings a corner for East Bengal. A corner down the left hand side, resulting into that goal for the Red and Gold Brigade. Mamta Singh, can she help East Bengal double their lead? Yes, well collected by Josna. So half time then at the Trans Stadia. A half that has seen East Bengal pry and prod time and again. But one stab going forward from Moshumi. From this player, Mamta Singh's assist, proving to be the difference between the two teams. And Moshumi Murmu strike and giving East Bengal the lead and going into the breather. And these are the chances then in the first half, and the best of the game missed by Priyanka Kashyap. She should have scored at least from the replay as well. And Moshumi Murmu's low attempt blocked off. Another wayward try. An opening for Sulanjana Rao, hitting the target couple of times but not managing to find the back of the net this time though. Mata Rukmani's resistance was broken by Moshumi Murmu. This was a chance for Ripika Koram. She completely miscues and East Bengal survives. So at the break, it's Mata Rukmani Football Club 0, East Bengal FC 1.